So welcome back to DC Silver Age Storytime, and today's story comes from Adventure Comics number 325, published in October 1964 with story by Jerry Siegel and art by John Forte. Haha, with this dissolver ray, I've disintegrated Superboy and Supergirl. Now I'll use the same weapon to destroy the rest of the Legion of Superheroes. Featuring Lex Luthor meets the Superhero Legion. And this cover is a massive spoiler. Who is the greatest super legionnaire of all? Superboy, of course. And who is the Boy of Steel's greatest foe? Ruthless young criminal scientist Lex Luthor. One astonishing day in the 30th century, Lex and the superheroes come face to face. But this is a different Luthor. Instead of menace, he offers friendship. And he acts appalled at the very thought of being Superboy's enemy. Don't miss the most incredible adventure tale when Lex Luthor meets the Legion of Superheroes. I hate you, Superboy, and I'll never rest until I've destroyed you. Moan, how awful to learn that I'm fated to become the enemy of my dear friend Superboy. Please, Legionnaires, you've got to help me outwit destiny so that when I return to Smallville in the 20th century, I won't become the world's worst villain. Can you help Luthor with the computer mind, Brainiac? History can't be changed, but there may be another way. I'll try. So we open up on this planet, Khann? Inhabited only by criminal outcasts of hundreds of worlds. Demo the Dreadful sold the planet of his birth into slavery. Isn't he wonderful? I want to be like him when I grow up. So apparently this planet has the Brain Lords of Khann, eternally living brains which were removed from the dying bodies of the cosmos' mightiest evildoers. And then criminals go there and they consult these brains for help on their criminal activities. But none are more clever than their leader Atro. After looting planets, destroy them. That way there will be no clues left and no witnesses. Billions will die. So what? Ha ha ha. So Matter Eater Lad and Triplicate Girl do a mission to Khann, and they steal Atro. Unfortunately, help, help. Legionnaires are taking Atro away. Accursed superheroes. Oop. I guess the Brain Lords never sleep. They're summoning aid. Back to the ship quick or we are goners. But unfortunately they can't leave because this beam has paralyzed their ship. So they are in big trouble. But another ship shows up and blasts the tower with the ray on it, and they manage to escape. Thanks a million. Who are you? A boy scientist from Earth's past. I'm visiting the future in this space-time cylinder I built. I was glad to come to the aid while exploring the universe of this era. So they're all friendly, and the brain says, "Bah, your mutual admiration is sickening." So the ship opens up, and out steps Lex Luthor. My name is Lex Luthor. I'm pleased to meet you in person, Matter Eater Lad and Triplicate Girl. But he still has hair, which implies that this is before he became a villain. In a way, it's sad. Right now, Lex is good, kind, and likable. If he knew his awful destiny, it would break his heart. We must keep it secret from him, and we won't tell him. So he asks the Legionnaires to just do their thing, do their superpowers, so he can photograph them. And so they do. Lightning Lad shatters a rock, and Brainiac shows off his force shield. Triplicate Girl becomes 3 and kisses Cosmic Boy. Cosmic Boy grabs a hold of a monorail. And Mon-El shows up, and for whatever reason, he's wearing a flight belt. That doesn't really make any sense. But he immediately goes to attack Luthor. No, leave him alone, Mon-El. He's not a villain yet. What do you mean, yet? So they show him the whole history, and somehow they have a video of Superboy putting out the fire in Lex Luthor's laboratory. Blast you! Your super breath destroyed what might have been my greatest discovery. I guess greater than a time machine. The gas fumes made my hair fall out. I'm bald from now on. I'll battle all you stand for until I destroy you. Choke. Oh no! How awful. Wait, all of you have super abilities. Can't you change my destiny so that I won't become evil? Please, please. So, Brainiac goes and examines him and says, Sorry, the machine doesn't always succeed in your case. Negative ID elements complicated by F-type ancestral karmatic zeroed out the mechanotracers that sought to recondition your reflexes. In other words, failure. So they're showing him around, and for whatever reason, their clubhouse, and he says, "This is nothing but a mass of molten metal. Why? Once it was a dissolver ray, but since it could dissolve anything or anyone it was aimed at, even Superboy or Mon-El, we decided it was too dangerous to be allowed to exist, and so Ultra Boy melted it down with the heat of his flash vision." Flash vision again. I thought it was always called penetravision, but I guess he's got more than one vision. Thanks for everything. I'll try my best not to become a criminal when I return to my own time era. Meanwhile, I'll look at some of the wonders of Metropolis in the 30th century. Enjoy yourself. See you later. I can look inside the clubhouse with this X-viewer. I'm getting an idea from that slag dissolver ray, eh? Ha! Little does the Legion of Super Fools know that this hair on my head is a wig. I wore it so they'd believe I came here before I became Superboy's enemy. Ha ha! I sure had fun pretending to be shocked at the thought of growing up to be an evil outlaw. I only saved Matter Eater Lad and Triplicate Girl from death so that I could worm myself into the Legion confidence. Now that they are off guard, I'll get them all, and I know exactly how to do it. Okay, I think this is a pretty good story, but I kind of wish they would just have kept Luthor separate. This is not his first interaction with the Legion of Superheroes, but I kind of wish they wouldn't cross these two worlds. But stay tuned for part 2 and see if Luthor gets his revenge.